Court, are we going to see any triple digits today?
It looks very likely, yeah. Kelly, we're going to be seeing several areas of the valley, especially along the I-5 corridor, potentially in the triple digits this afternoon. And where we're not in the triple digits, we're going to get pretty close for our lower elevations. We also have the threat of some active weather in our higher elevations again today. So bright and hot for our forecast. We'll see mountain thunderstorms looking pretty likely this afternoon into this evening. And then a slow and modest but welcome cooling trend is expected through this week into early this weekend. So some positive news on the horizon there. Here's a look outside this morning over Highway 99 in North Chico around the Eden Road area. And you can see travel not impacted as you get ready to get out and take on that Monday. We do have a heat advisory in effect right now. This is set to last through 11 p.m. tonight. It includes the northern end of the valley, Tehama and Shasta County zones. It includes the Butte County foothills and the west side of Siskiyou County. And this is because we have the potential here for temperatures that are above the century mark across those areas of Tehama and Shasta counties and 90s in the foothills. Triple-digit heat not out of the question for the northern mountains today, and poor recovery in the overnight hours. And here is what I'm talking about with that. We're in the 60s to mid-70s right now in the valley. 72 for Redding, 74 for Red Bluff, 68 for Chico, 67 for Orville. We're in the 60s for most foothill areas right now, 69 in Paradise, and we're in the 50s in our mountain zones at this hour. Winds out of the north at the moment to around 8 miles an hour in Red Bluff, but we're going to see a shift in those winds today. They'll be out of the south up to around 15-mile-an-hour gusts looking likely for the valley, a little stronger in some mountain zones. Those winds briefly stronger out of the northwest for the northern end of the valley this evening on the back end of this weak trough heading through. And then winds are lighter out of the south for tomorrow, picking up a little bit tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll see them a little stronger tomorrow night. So it's going to be a rinse and repeat pattern for those winds over the next few days, and then they are a bit more modest out of the south on Wednesday. Satellite and radar, clear skies for the valley overnight, clouds thinning out in the mountains, but we had some very active weather in the Sierra yesterday in the afternoon and evening. High pressure off the coast, dominant ridge, very strong, acting as that blocking pattern, but we've got this weak trough tracking through today, tapping into just enough moisture to cause some instability that could kick off some more thunderstorm activity. In fact, that looks pretty likely in your forecast while we stay sunny and hot for the valley today with a few thin clouds brushing through late this afternoon into this evening. So moving forward, your hyperlocal futurecast, plenty of sunshine at 8 a.m. Noon, still sunny for your lunch hour, and then we'll see those clouds and thunderstorm activity popping up in the mountains this afternoon and evening. Sunny to mostly sunny in the valley, some clouds brushing through overnight, and then sunny for most of the day on Tuesday, sunny to mostly sunny. A slight chance for a little active weather in the mountains again, but not as likely as today. And then we're sunny, dry, but cooling through the end of this week. And then some clouds moving in on Saturday, but thinning out for Sunday for Father's Day. So some good news there. Not as hot heading into Father's Day weekend. Temperatures today, 90s to lower triple digits for the northern mountains. We'll have a chance for thunderstorms, a good chance for thunderstorms in the Sierra, 80s to mid-90s for this afternoon. 80s to lower 90s in the foothills for today, sunny to mostly sunny skies, and 90s to triple digits in the valley, 105 in Redding, 101 for Red Bluff, 97 for Chico, 96 in Orville, 100 in Willows and Orland. So just get ready. It's going to be another very hot afternoon ahead for today, but those temperatures do slowly trend down through the week. Lower to mid-90s expected from Wednesday through Friday, upper 80s Saturday, then lower 90s for Father's Day Sunday with lows in the 50s this weekend for Chico, 105 today in Redding, triple digits tomorrow, then mid-90s Wednesday, dipping to the lower 90s Friday, upper 80s Saturday, and then low to mid-90s for Father's Day Sunday. So, Kelly, there is some relief on the horizon, but it is a hot start to your week with that chance for active weather in our higher elevations.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks, Court.